Hello, my name is Erica Page on the PLA SIS team, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to utilize Power Teacher for entering grades, scores, and creating assignments for regular grade monitor and entry throughout the year. First, be sure that you are in the correct web address to the teacher's portal to make sure that you have access to your classes and to your gradebook. Enter your username and password assigned to you from your admin and click Sign In. Once you sign in, you'll see a list of your classes that are assigned to you for the given school year. And to access the gradebook, all you do is click on Power Teacher Pro from the left menu under Navigation. Once you're logged in, this will be your home page. You'll see your courses in your drop down here, the courses that are listed and given to you, and you can toggle between the courses there. You'll also see that the term is automatically by default based on the current date, and you can switch over from different terms here if need be. On the left menu, you'll see various options to choose from. And the first thing that you will want to look at is your grading tab. So here you have different options to select from your current assignment list for that term and that class that you're in. Your score sheet, which is basically your roster of students and the individual scores for each assignment, and a list of categories. You'll notice that you already have some pre-selected categories available to you that are designed by the district, but you are able to add additional categories if need be, if approved by your campus leadership. So here are the available classes that are made available by the district level, and you can always add additional categories as needed. So if you click on the plus sign to create here, you'll be given a different options here. So you can create an assignment or you can create a new category. So if you click on category, here you can choose from which classes you want to make the category available to. So whether it is the current class that you're in, plus all other classes, or if you only want select classes that it's available to, you can make that selection here. You'll want to give it a category name. I'm just going to use my initials in this instance, and then you can also assign a specific color pattern to use depending on that category. You can hit save, and then that category will now be made available to the classes that you've assigned it to. So to create an assignment, you would follow the same steps, click on the plus create button here, and create an assignment. So this could be a quiz, this could be a homework assignment, anything that you need to assign a grade for. So here on the classes, go ahead, it automatically defaults to the current class that you're in. However, you can also select to make this same assignment active to multiple classes if need be. Give it an assignment name. This is just going to be test 1. Assign a category. So let's say this is a test. And due date. The due date is very important because this should coincide and fall within the date range of the term that you need the assignment to be included in. So example, if we're nearing the end of the quarter and we're almost at the beginning of the start of a new quarter, it can get a little bit tricky because the default due date that is automatically given is the date that you're currently in. So just be sure to be careful when choosing the due date of each assignment to make sure that they fall within the date range of the term that you want that assignment to apply towards. Here you can go ahead and select your option of score type between points, percent, letter, and collected only. We typically go off of either points or percent, but you have the option of selecting what you want. And then the score range here, so you can choose up to 100, and that way you can give a grade anywhere from 0 to 100. Here you can give a description if you want for tracking purposes, but go ahead and click save and close. And then it's automatically going to give you the option if you want to start scoring that assignment at that moment. So if you have scores readily available, you can go ahead and select that option. If not, if you want to come back at a later time to score an assignment that you created prior to, all you would need to do to find that assignment, go to grading and click on score sheet. And you will see the assignments that have been created that will continue to add as they're being added throughout the term. So to score an assignment for individual purpose students, all you need to do is click on the box under that given assignment, and you can give it a score here depending on the range that you put in the assignment details. So here I'm going to just go ahead and enter in a couple of different options. These arrows here allow you to toggle between the different situations here. So this arrow here, if I click this arrow on the bottom for the student name, it will automatically take me down to the next student online. So you see that that student name switched over, and now the highlighted box is for this student listed here. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a score here, and then I can continue down entering manual scores individually as needed. So now that I have all my scores in, I'm going to go ahead and hit save. You can also use these individual little icons for different reasons. So you'll see here that there's a missing indicator, collected indicator, late, incomplete, exempt, or absent. Really, these are just little flags for you to monitor and keep track of the different situations with each student and each individual assignment. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Once you hit save, so long as your grade calculations are set up at the district level, you'll notice here that this grade column, the letter grade and the percent column grade, those will begin to automatically update based off of the individual score assignments that you provide. So I'm going to do a couple different examples again of various assignments to show you some other options when filling in scores. All right, so now that I have a couple different of assignments here that are available, I'm going to show you a couple different options for entering scores. So I've selected my first student for my test 2 assignment, and I'm going to go ahead and let's say the majority of this class received an 100. They all did really, really well, and the majority of this class received a score of 100. So I'm going to enter in that 100. You can either use the key options here, or you can use your keypad on your computer. And I'm going to go ahead and select this option that says fill with the vertical arrows up and down. Once I click on that, you'll notice over here under the assignment score that all of the scores will automatically fill in to 100. And it gives us an update here that the fill complete with 4 scores that got updated. So that's one easy way of being able to just mass assign a mass fill all of the scores that are the majority. And if need be, you can go back in and you can update individual scores as needed. So the other option that you also have is if you create multiple assignments, you also have the option to fill horizontally. So you can use one score. In this example, I'm going to use this student who scored an 85 on their first test. And let's say they pretty much had the same score for the other assignments. You can go ahead and select the other fill option, which goes vertically, and it does the same thing, but the opposite sense of filling in assignment scores rather than all the student scores. So there's that option as well. And then I'm just going to show you this one last time. Again, you can use that quick fill and we'll automatically fill in scores for you where you can go in and you can adjust individual scores as needed. So as you'll notice here, as I'm putting in scores, you'll notice that this grade column should be updating as well. And so as those grades begin to get entered, you'll see that there's different averages that get calculated here. And that is based off of the different categories that are used within the grade book. So that is how to create assignments, how to create categories as needed. here you'll see when I saved those changes that that score dropped down to a 65. And also the letter grade changes as well. So again, how to create an assignment or a category, how to score assignments, and how to view the total grade averages here.